Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Gerald Kiambi. Welcome to our channel today. Inhale confidence, exhale doubts. In our last episode, we talked about the types of elections carried out in Kenya. In our part today, we want to find out how do you become a legible, valid voter. And this is our responsibility. During this series of part 2, casting a vote should never harm you but heal you. We want to make sure that today you come out of your shell and you register, you become a valid registered voter. Remember, casting a vote should never harm you but heal you. And the vote is the only weapon every citizen is to have. It is your voice, and it is the one that gives the responsibility to your representations. They can be the presidency or the parliamentarians or the county governments, but all these, they are aimed at making you and your voice be heard. So the first thing is to register. Once you're an eligible candidate according to the Kenyan law, you're over 18 years, you're of sound mind, and you have a valid passport or an original ID card, then you are eligible to become a candidate. So the best thing you do is you attend a voter registration center or the election constituency offices. Then you present yourself with this document, either original ID or a passport. Then from there, your biodata is taken. The first thing that is done there after your presentation physically for verification purposes, then there is a Form A that is an applicant's form to be filled, all your biodata, your age, your name, and all these other biodatas, and they are taken by a registration officer at a center. Most of the time before a general election, the centers are gazetted, but every constituency has an election constituency office, so which is open every day, runs normal working hours. So once you are there, you fill the form. The form can be in two parts. One, it can be a manual one where there is a physical register, and the second one, according to Kenya election law 2011, we use the Biometric Voter Registration, or commonly referred to as BVR. So it is taken electronically. Once all the biodata is taken, you are given a registration acknowledgement receipt, which generally shows that you've registered. It's just like a receipt when you go to a supermarket or you apply for a school. You are given a receipt, something to show off. But after you complete the registration and given this voter registration acknowledgement, it is not useful during voting processes. No, it's just for acknowledgement. Once that is done, you are deemed to appear in the voter registration roll. So you are now out of the shell. Now you are fully registered voter. Your voice counts. So out of the 54 million people that are approximately in Kenya right now, quite a number will make that decision to become a registered voter. The first step to liberating yourself. Just like they say, the caterpillar needs to die, needs to come out, so that the glory of a butterfly can be able to be seen or can be able to shine. Now you are a registered voter and you can make a voice, and Kenya will become better. The second part of this video is also to make sure that now you've registered, you want to see whether the biometric voter registration biodata is correct and verifiable. So the next step is to verify your registration. So at particular times before a general election, mostly 60 days before the general election, we have gazettement of voter registration verification. There are centers and there are also the constituency offices still. So there are two ways you can do that. The first one is through an SMS to number 70000. Then you receive a text to show that you have registered with your biodata. If it is incorrect, then you need to refer back to the constituency election offices or the voter registration centers gazetted for collection. The second method is to use the online website of the Election Commission, which is iebc.or.ke. Then you verify following the prompts. The third method is where you go back to the voter registration offices. Remember, the constituency offices are always open, especially before a general election, and they can do it for you. For those who are not able to read or write, you see, the physical presentation is always the best for them. Then after you verified, then your names and biodata are in the election verification registration system. Once you're in there, it is like the way you check in into a bus or into an airplane. You check in online. So during the voting time or the voting day at the polling station, this system will be used to check you in so that you are able to know that I am in and ready for the voting processes. So what we have done today is made sure you have registered, your voice is being heard, and then the second point we have also done is to verify that you are eligible for voter registration and vote casting. At that point, you are ready now for the voting. So our third part that will follow this is to show you the real process of voting, from when you enter a polling station that you've registered and verified until when you cast a vote. You are marked on your finger, small finger or index finger between this, and then you move out ready and waiting for the results. So below this there are links, there are ABC links, so that you can be able to verify for yourself. So share, comment, love, and make sure we educate ourselves. It is said that it is our responsibility to teach one. Yeah, you teach one, I teach one, because it is our representation that matters. Remember, the person you give the vote, the person you cast that vote towards, takes your voice. Once they take your voice, then they have your say. The only way you can do the reverse of this is the type of election we talked, the recall. The community, the constituency can gang up and write a petition to the IEBC, and the IEBC now can recall that member or representative to elect another one or the same. That is the only time you can do it. The other time you wait for the full term of 5 years. So if you did register, you became the voice holder, the shareholder, and you make a mistake, remember, it can be corrected, and if not verifiable at that point, you wait for 5 good years before you make the change. So share, comment, like, and let's see you in the next vision of our country move forward. Thank you.